And just as the saying goes, there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Aren't you ashamed enough? Haven't you seen many people complaining about, oh, many girls dying, that you can look and say, no, we must stop this? Every time they talk, you think they pretend. They are not pretending. If you give them the right time, immediately when they complain, listen to them as your own children. All the Arab bosses, and for whoever listens to this message, if you are a maid, you are Shagal, Kadama, please share this message to go and reach your boss. Dear bosses, the people who employ these migrant workers from wherever parts of the world, different parts of the world, including Africa and other countries, we would like to call you to get back to a sense of humanity. May you please be merciful to the children of Africa or any other continent you employ to work for you as maids in your houses. We know when they are leaving their countries, they are examined medically to be medically fit. But we wonder, when they reach in your houses, they tend to get sick like any other human being. Don't you continue assuming that when these girls leave home, they are already immunized of not getting sick again. They can get sick. Don't see them and begin telling them how they have to not to complain to be sick, because they were tested to be fit when they were leaving their homes. This tendency has grown up to the extent that the girls have been denied treatment. Even when they complain or when they say, I am sick, or even when you take them to get medical attention, they remain being forced to work. They are not given time to rest. Look at yourselves. When you get sick, are you forced to continue working, or you are given a sick leave? We call upon you to respect their rights as per the contract given to them. That when they are sick, please be human in you to think that this is a human being that needs rest. When you look at an animal, even if it is an animal, when it gets sick, it gets to rest. That resting gives it a humble time for the body to heal. How will you promote healing when you've left the body to be so vigorous? Bodies need rest sometimes when they get sick. That way, it promotes healing. Therefore, we want to call upon you, the bosses who are employing these girls. Be parents, be human. Don't look at this girl in your house. She's complaining, she's sick. Listen to her. Don't begin telling her you came here, when they checked everything, you are okay, and then you begin giving her Panadol, thinking that is the only way to heal the pain or the sickness she may acquire. These girls can get the UTIs, they can get infection right from your houses because you share the toilets. They can get infection. They can eat food that is not right. Sometimes they can eat dirty food right from the kitchen. Dirty food doesn't mean you have to prepare it from the rubbish place. The dustbin. No, it can even get dirty right from the kitchen. Therefore, accept them when they say they are sick. Give them time when they take medicine to have a rest. Don't overwork them as if they're getting sick is not a wish that they want. They also want to be fit. But when they feel they are sick, please give them time to rest. Give them time to take medicine. Take them to hospital, because this is your responsibility. Kurukum ra'i wa kurukum mash'ura. It is you who are responsible for these maids, for these people, these slaves you are putting in your houses. I'll call them slaves because you don't give them a space. If you've employed them or sponsored them to come and work for you, why don't you give them, listen to them wherever they have pain? If you really want them to work for you tomorrow, until some of them have gone to their deathbed, because you cannot give them a space. Every time they talk, you think they pretend. They are not pretending. If you give them the right time immediately, when they complain, listen to them as your own children. Because these are the people who wash the clothes you move in. These are the people who cook the food you eat, who clean your house. Where you enter and you feel, yeah, this is my home. These are the people who clean you up. Give them what they owe. What they deserve. Give them what you owe them. It is their amana. And when it comes to paying their salary, pay them in time when it is necessary. If you cannot pay, please explain to them. You don't need to keep dodging. We know you can have some hurdles, some challenges about finances, but what does it take you or cost you to explain to this maid? Is it because you find her being low? Have you forgotten we are all equal before Allah? You're going to reach there and you have to face the same God. The same answer. There are no different answers that this is an Arab is going to answer differently. No, it is the same answers. They are required. You are supposed to also answer the same exam. Therefore, think about your actions and always think about these girls you employ in your houses, because it is mostly the girls you torture. Some of them are really overpowered and they end up giving up. Some of them die because you are simply doubting their requests. Aren't you ashamed enough? Haven't you seen many people complaining about, many girls dying, that you can look and say, no, we must stop this? This message goes to you, the Arab bosses, to think about it. As you come to Africa to pick these Africans, please, may you think twice about the treatment of these Africans whom you are putting in your houses to clean your houses, to clean you up, to cook for you food, to cook anything. Should they also carry the poison into your food and feed it to all your family? Don't you think these are the people who can do that? Because they are very close to you. Even when they decide to cause anything in your house, they can do it. But they decide not. They decide not and listen to you. They obey you. Why would you have to shout to them all the time, or not even giving them a time to rest, even when they feel uncomfortable, even when they feel sick? This message is sent to you right from the migrant workers' voice. We are watching the way you mistreat these girls. It isn't fair. If you know the girl left her country and she was, yes, in a fit situation, she was okay, physically fit, health-wise okay, that doesn't make you fixed in mind to think she will never get sick again. When she gets sick, please, in a time like you were born not sick, but at times you get sick. Don't you take medicine? Don't you see the doctor? Don't you have a right to go eat well or do anything or to rest? Why do you deny them these rights? You think they're going to continue working for you, or they are going to continue working for you when you assume they are still as fit as they were when they were leaving their countries? Besides, have you forgotten that even the changing environment can affect some of them, like the first travelers, for the starters? You need to pay attention to these reactions towards these girls and try to assist them, go through them. Some of them have never faced any simple summer, have never gone through any single winter. They are being challenged by the environment and the language, but you find them as slaves, and then you don't give them time. You don't listen to them. It is something simple for you. If you really need them, train them onto what you want and always listen to their needs. That way, you will create a good rapport such that they can always also continue to wanting to come and work for you.